Yo ho ho, Don Mafia. Welcome to yet another edition of the Don Mafia Report. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The decor has come back. Now, I have noticed that I've been a little lazy as far as really decorating my background, but give me a break. At least now that the season is so damn close, I can't contain my excitement, so I decided to take just an additional 20 seconds of my day just to hang that bad boy up. Ladies and gentlemen, you did end up reading the title correctly. And yes, no bullshit. I sincerely believe that the Buffalo Bills are about to have the best defense in the NFL in 2020. And I went on ahead and I have listed 3 reasons why I believe that. Before we dive into those reasons, I need to give one more reminder. Fan to Fan Network is going to be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a super special guest in Chris Johnson, probably one of the best running backs ever to do it. He's going to be having his own segment, and then you're also going to be seeing some of your favorite YouTubers that cover your favorite teams and get an idea of exactly what's going on during their training camp and other breaking news surrounding their specific organizations. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be like ESPN, Good Morning Football, but uncensored and uncut and way, way better. Do me a favor and hit that link in my pinned comment, twitch.tv/FTFN. Subscribe to the Twitch channel, and you will be notified exactly when we go live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so, all right, Don Mafia, without further ado, let's go on ahead and dive into these reasons. And so, number 1 is continuity and chemistry. The Buffalo Bills, what they have over some of the other defenses that are in the conversation right now really comes down to chemistry, specifically when it comes to our defense, most notably the secondary. And so we have a lot of returners coming back. Of course, Trey White, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, same with Levi Wallace and Taron Johnson. And so largely last year in 2019, in my opinion, that's exactly why the Buffalo Bills were so damn good. Now, we also ended up making an addition into a Josh Norman, and there's going to be a lot of comments saying, oh, dude, Josh Norman is absolutely washed. I would have to sincerely disagree with you. I believe that Josh Norman is about to have a comeback season in 2020. Thanks to a video that I watched from Cover 1, really dissecting their tape. And Norman was completely set up to fail in Washington, man. Like, if you look at any single elite cornerback in the entire NFL, find me one of those that does not have an incredible safety duo. And that was something that Josh Norman did not have with the Washington Redskins. As far as communication was concerned, I've seen better communication on a junior varsity team in high school. Now that Norman is going to be placed into a system that, first off, has an incredible safety duo, and so his former defensive coordinator, he's going to be fitting into our secondary nicely, and he will be our CB2. And so then it gets down to the conversation about the front 7, right? That's where we saw the majority of our exits during the offseason. As far as a Jordan Phillips, Shaq Lawson, we saw Lorenzo Alexander retire. So we ended up filling in those voids with players such as Mario Addison, Vernon Butler, Quinton Jefferson, and AJ Klein being that linebacker taking over for Zoe. Now, in my opinion, I would have to make the argument that our defensive line has almost improved. Don't get me wrong, Jordan Phillips, Shaq Lawson, and company did tremendous things for us in 2019, but unfortunately, they just wanted a little bit more money than Brandon Beane was willing to part ways with. I think that with Mario Addison, Quinton Jefferson, Vernon Butler, and so AJ Klein, we are going to see either the exact same production of 2019, which was absolutely excellent, and so it made us the second best defense in the entire league, or a little bit better. The continuity and chemistry of this defense is going to set us apart. And the second reason why the Buffalo Bills defense is absolutely going to destroy the league in 2020 is how many players we have on this defense that have yet to hit their ceiling. Most notably, it's Edmonds and Oliver. Those two have shown so many signs of progression, especially as they add more and more snaps to their repertoire and to their resume. it's only about to blow up, specifically within Edmonds, right? He finally ended up making his first Pro Bowl last year, and the kid's still young as hell, ladies and gentlemen. He's 22 years old, and the reason the media doesn't give him more coverage is simply because he plays for the Buffalo Bills. He's the quarterback of our defense, and he's already proven to be a leader in the locker room. This guy is absolutely about to blow up. And so then it comes down to Ed Oliver. And so when it came down to 2019, he shared a lot of snaps with Jordan Phillips on a rotational basis. Now that Ed Oliver is most likely going to be the guy that's going to be out in the field for the majority of snaps, don't get me wrong, I'm sure that Vernon Butler might switch off of them with each and every single now and again, maybe sometimes Harrison Phillips, of course, for rest. But Oliver is about to absolutely blow up this year. With what Oliver was able to do in 2019 off of the limited snap count that he had already had, it's game over, man. Those two are certainly not the only names which, in my opinion, have not yet to reach their ceiling. I mean, I could talk to you about Matt Milano all day. And, of course, Trey White, who just seems to be getting better and better with each and every single snap added to his resume. The beauty about this is that our defense is stacked with youth, and we still have not seen the best from some of these young players, and we just need to fasten our seatbelts and just let it ride, motherfucker. And so last but not least is the competition has dwindled. Now, last year we all know that the New England Patriots had the best defense in the entire league. But unfortunately, with this beer bug going around and the offseason prior to the beer bug, the Patriots seem to be a shell of what they used to be. Losing out on Kyle Van Noy to the Dolphins was definitely hurtful. And so, but then of course the COVID-19 opt-out period happened and started giving them a bunch of more headaches, especially when they ended up losing Devontae Hightower and their other safety, Patrick Chung. The Patriots legitimately are a shell of what they used to be on defense. Now, there's going to be a lot of people saying, yo, what about Gilmore? I think Gilmore is going to have a difficult time because say that you were to go on ahead and look back 3 to 4 minutes into this video, you remember me saying that I challenge you to find an elite cornerback without a decent safety duo. Losing out on Patrick Chung is definitely going to hurt them. And as far as other defenses, I mean, the Steelers are great, don't get me wrong. They did lead the league in takeaways, but as far as the continuity and the chemistry is concerned, it's just not there, like with the Buffalo Bills. And then, of course, the Ravens, right? And so I think that the Ravens, they have an absolute stacked defense as well. There's really no weaknesses, and neither do the Buffalo Bills for that matter. But as far as continuity and chemistry is concerned for that defense, I just don't see them being like the best defense within the league. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it's the Bills, baby. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sticking by my damn guns, and you best believe I'm going to be the most insufferable Bills fan on the face of the planet once I turn out to be right. Dom Mafia, thank you for tuning in once again for the Dom Mafia Report. One more reminder, stay tuned for Fan to Fan Network tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, twitch.tv/FTFN. Don't miss my segment. It's going to be a good one. And above all else, let's go Buffa